ruby2d. So this is what a fractal tree is. It basically is a recursive loop that goes over every single branch of the tree, and every single branch has 2 branches. So I'm going to attempt to make that. So here I have a Ruby file, and it's requiring ruby2d, and then it's showing the window. So to get started, I probably am going to need another file. We'll call it branch, and branch will be a class. Actually, let's so in a branch, we're going to need some variables. So we're going to need an x position, so x. We're going to need a y position. We're going to need, and then we're going to need a width, or a length, I guess. So we just set this on a constructor. So and then in this constructor, we're going to just we're going to pass a branch. Yeah, we're going to pass a branch into the constructor. I guess we'll call it parent branch. And never mind. How about we just pass it a length? And I guess we're going to need all of them eventually. So x equals x. I guess I can just get rid of that. And we're going to say length equals length. And then I'm going to say after successor, is that right? It's underscore. Is that right? Yeah. So we're gonna have okay. So we're going to need a new. So in ruby2d, to make a new line, we're going to need to say line.new, and we're going to make it at these points. So it would be at x. So x1 is going to be at. Let me think about this. It'll be at x. So the bottom, the beginning part, will be at that x position, so x1, and then y1 will be at y. Oh, mistake. And at x2. So these are just I'm making. This is how you initialize new line. So x2 will also be at x, and then y2 will be at at y plus the length. And in theory, let's just give this a width of like 10 pixels. Actually, let's give it like 5. And then in theory, this should work if we come in here, say like root equals branch.new at 0, 0 for length of 100. Initialize constant. Oh, okay. Do I need to require branch .rb? Is that what's happening? What would happen? What if I take all this code and put it in here? Did that fix it? Really not. Oh, well, that I've been using Java too long. Obviously, okay. that would be that error. Wait, am I initializing it wrong? Yeah, I'm initializing it correctly. Oh, that's weird. Why do I have two of those classes? Linear. I'm just going to Google it. Is this some sort of Ruby class already? Like, you have to call it lim, perhaps? Nope. Strange. Okay. That's right. This is super weird. So I'm going to need, what is it? Uninitialize constant. So do I have to say require branch? And then get rid of this. I think that may be it. Oops. Come on, load. Include. I'm not super familiar with Ruby, so this is not good. Oh, do I have to load it? Is that what's happening? Load. This should work. Use. And of course, that's wrong, because I forgot to fix that. Put an end there. And you should have a line on the screen. Ta-da! I'll blow it up. Oh, I can't. But there is our beautiful line. That is not where I meant to put it, so the root will go, so instead of 0, 0, it's going to be at, that's for ruby2d, I'm going to do like window width, how do I get, I'll do that, wait, window.width, divided by 2, so that will put it halfway, so in the middle of the window, and then I want it to go at window.height. So it'll go all the way down. Because with ruby2d, the origin is at the top left corner. So we're going to run this. Rerun it. Right there. We should have the line. right there. That's it. Remember that height. Minus 100, maybe. There we go. So that will be the starting point for our tree. So what do we want to do? We have this branch, and we want it to get smaller as it goes, as it recurses in the function. We want each branch afterwards to get smaller and to go in either direction at some angle. So we're going to have to define that angle. In every single recursion, we're going to have to make a new line, angle it, then put it on the screen, and then make another line like that. Oh, in this branch, it needs 2. So we're going to have to angle 2 more, and so on and so forth. So I could do this in some object-oriented way. So each branch should have a function called branch that will make children branches. Yeah, like children branches that branch off of the main branch, if that even makes sense. So the branch will take in a length, and it will, let's think about this. So, oh yeah, and I was thinking about this. So these lines should be switched. Or, yeah, that should be R2. And this should fix that, the problem that we were having. So that should be 1. Now I don't have to subtract this anymore. So that should be working. Anyway, so it will take a length. The first thing it's going to do is it's going to take length, and it's going to multiply it by some value to shrink it. So let's say like 0. That's too low. Let's say like 70. Let's say it's 70% of the previous length. And what branch will do is it, here's the thing. When we create the branch, then is when we want it to have 2. So we're going to have to call branch up here. So branch at length. It doesn't matter. It could be either. But yeah, it's going to take that, and then it's going to say, we're going to need an array of some sort to store all of these. So I'll go in here, I'll say branches equals an empty array, and it'd be interesting if we could return the branches when we call branch to then put it into the array. So we're gonna have like, this is kind of messy, but say like right branch and left branch, and then these are both going to have different values. So we're also going to need an angle. So the angle is going to tell what angle that should be pointing at, obviously. So we're probably just going to want to add the angle. Yeah, so right branch and left branch equals a new branch. Oh, branch.new. And we're going to pass in x at y plus wait, so the y, yeah, so at y at x at bleh. They're going to pass in at angle minus minus 45 degrees for now. So that will, no, that one needs to be plus 45 degrees, I believe. And then we're going to pass in length. So it'll be the same for left branch, except we want to subtract the angle. So let me fix the camera because it's doing some weird thing. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to flip horizontally. There we go. So now I can. Okay, anyway, this one we need to subtract it because we're subtracting the angle. So we're making it go like that. And then we're going to say branches dot push. Is that a thing in Ruby? Let's see. Ruby push to array. Can you push in Ruby? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna push right branch and left branch. But the thing is, I don't think we can access branch or main. So we're gonna have to load the file. Maybe. I am just going through here. So this should work. Oh, but it's not gonna work because I'm not making my line based on that angle yet. That angle means nothing right now. So what we're going to do, so we're gonna have to figure out some math for it. Maybe this is nice and it has a rotate function. This go like this, rotate, transform. Is there any transformation functions? Okay, so we're gonna have to do this manually. So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to calculate. By the way, I should have some sort of variable. Which is the bottom. Is stationary. It's gonna stay there no matter what. But the top one, we're gonna have to rotate. So we're gonna have to take that and calculate it by the angle. And I think it would just be length times the cosine of x. This is probably really wrong. Is there a cosine? Math.cos. Okay, so we're gonna have length times math.cosine. But is that? I think that's right. And then we're gonna have a similar thing with y, but it's going to be math.sine length times math.sine, and then we're going to add the length afterwards. So, in theory, this should work. But it never does. Okay, width is not, what? I'm not forgetting. Okay, load. Unexpected. What line? Line 3. Is this? Oh, name. Load. Unexpected syntax error. Width. Oh, okay. We just need a. Okay, there we go. So that should work. And it blows up. So let's find out why. Man, it's this stinking load thing. Load stack level 2 deep. Okay, but I need to push to branches. Wait, do I need to push? No, I don't know why I don't need that because I don't need to say that. I just need to have a left branch, and a right branch. Oh, but this will be an infinite loop, so I need to stop it at some point. So branch, I'll say if length is less than like 1 pixel, or 5 pixels, then we want to, or if length is greater than 5 pixels, we want to do all this. So okay. Given 3 expected 4. So this angle should be 0. Oh, is that in radians? I might have to convert radians. Is there... I might have to convert from radians, so 2 degrees. Okay. Okay, so I don't know. Ruby doesn't have a built-in radians function. So up here we're just gonna say like radians equals, what is it? Okay, so it's a at a. I honestly don't really. Yeah, I'll choose it this way. Oh, yeah, this will work. Okay. So we're going to take the angle. We're going to multiply it by math pi divided by 180. That is what Stack Overflow is telling me. And then instead of, oh, I don't know why I'm passing x and y, because it really should be the angle. Yeah, it should be the angle that we're passing in here. So that was also a mistake. So we're passing radians to this. Then we want to add, I don't think so, plus length plus at y. That's kind of messy, but I guess that'll work, because order of operations stuff. And then we'll say, I am a mess. Okay. At x plus, so this should work, but it looks horrible. Yeah. And nothing appears on screen. Huh. Now that is problematic, isn't it? Okay. Probably I'm not calculating this right, because I just could be miscalculating some these values, because that would mess things up. Maybe it's because I started at 0 degrees. Maybe I need, would I start at 180 then? Angle, and define local variable angle for it's 27. That's strange. Well, I guess I can just say angle. I can just put angle right there. It's not a huge deal. Now it should work. Oh, I see something. Isn't. It looks not very promising. So maybe 90 degrees? Uh, 10 degrees? I'm lost at this point. Like, I don't know. I can't even see it. So what I want to think about doing is maybe just moving all of it up by like 200 pixels just so I can see it, maybe. I mean, it's kind of messy, but oh, that's not what it's supposed to look like, by the way. That's strange. It's strange that, hmm, I'm obviously miscalculating. I mean, first of all, it looks kind of like a tree, so it has that going for it. But um, it's not what I want it to look like. So I'm obviously miscalculating my angle right here. So over the distance length. So hmm. So over the distance length, we want x to be there. And uh, plus length. So we're adding the length. Oh, we don't. Do we need to add the length? I don't think we do. I mean, I don't think this will fix it, but yeah, it just makes it smaller. For debugging purposes, maybe I just add like a really big number here to kind of stretch out the shape. Oh, interesting. Very weird. Hmm. So I'm obviously just I think all my logic is there. It's just the way I'm calculating the angle is very incorrect. um what about like calculate xy based on angle? So hmm, I don't think I need to add x and y. Ooh, you know what? Hmm. So the problem, I mean, there are a lot of problems with this, but I was adding the x and y, and I don't think they need to be added, but the length does. So this is what I have so far, and it's not working. Basically is what I'm trying to say. What if we put it at like 90 degrees or something? I don't know. This is annoying. So we put it at 90 degrees. Whoa. Ooh, you see what's happening is they're all starting from the same point. And it's not really shifting it over. So I want it to start at some like endpoint. So I'll have like I'll make variables. Can you make like vectors in ruby2d? I don't think you can. But I'll just have it as an array of numbers, I guess. So I'll have begin point. So that'll be an instance variable. Begin point, and then we'll also have end point. And that's going to be equal to it. It's going to be an array, and that's going to have two values, an x and a y. And I can make it a hash. I could make it a hash. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. So I'll say x is so we want the begin point to be this. So x is at x, and y is at y. And then the end point is going to be equal to all this. So I'll copy this. And then y will be, that's not how you define a hash, is it? That would have been bad. And y is going to be this, the y endpoint. We don't need to add length either. I don't know why I was adding length. And I think if we say we'll have y1 there also, but y, so x1 is going to be equal to at begin, it's not how you spell it, begin point x. That's not what I need to do, okay? That would be y. I'll copy paste that. practically the same thing. And then this will be X and Y, but then this would be the endpoint. I think that should work. Okay. Expected equals. I think. Oh, and I also forgot a couple commas. And that should work. Run that. Same jumble of stuff. So let's do this like 180 and see what happens. Let's just push it to the limits. I can't see what's happening. Cause I did something stupid. Cause I didn't even fix what I said I was gonna fix. So now I can go into here and I can say we want these both of these branches to be based on the endpoint. Endpoint X. Yeah, X, and then the endpoint Y. So those will be both based on that, because I didn't actually do what I said I was going to do. So yeah, those, now it should be looking something like a fractal tree, at least. Maybe. Whoa. That is not what I was looking for. Okay, let's start at 0 degrees. It seems like when I change the angle, it's not actually changing the angle. What if I did something crazy? What if every time you move the mouse, it changed the angle? Well, that would be kind of tricky to do, because I would have to delete all the instances of branch, or at least have a function. If we gave it 360, then what would happen? Because I don't even know what's happening right now, and it takes a really long time to process. I'm probably doing things really inefficiently or something. Hello? What the heck? That's really weird. What if we... Yeah, that took 41 seconds to process. That is, it's not really efficient. Seems too slow. And then what if we made the length just a wee bit smaller, like 50? Oh man, this is slow. Whoa, okay. That is not, in fact, a fractal tree. Okay, so it's it started to look like a fractal tree. Like, that's an interesting kind of fractal shape. But when I'm... So it's branching off. And it's branching off more. But those branches aren't smaller. That's the thing. Maybe my length function is not working. So I'm passing the length. Oh, I see. So I need to say length equals this instance of length's length. This instance of branch's length times that. So that was at least that issue. So if I rerun this, it should work ish. Right. No? So length equals length. What if for debugging purposes we just said like puts length to see if the length is actually shrinking over time? Because, wait, does that logic even make sense? Maybe? Did it puts length it didn't puts. Like this. Do I even like have access to puts? Can I update? Like, can I not do that? Please? Something funny is happening. Can't put my finger on it. Why don't we just say at length? I don't know why I'm passing a length. It's kind of inefficient. Or it's kind of redundant. Because I'm not actually using it. I can just say if at length is greater than 5. If I can type. Okay. Then we can say at length. And then make these both at lengths. This could work. Okay, so it did put hello. it doesn't seem to be. Maybe I should just make it by a bigger amount, like make it a third of what it was, instead of just like 70% of what it was. Like, oh, what the heck? Where's my beautiful fractal tree? What happened to that? And now it's doing something interesting, and it's not actually doing the angle correctly. That could be that might be a problem. I don't think it is it? Oh my gosh. I might be losing my mind. Okay. Now, that'll probably work. Okay. Oh man. Oh gosh, that's a thing. Let's just make this 0 degrees. Then I'll make this smaller or something. I don't know. Oh, great. No, it's not working. 0 degrees. 0 degrees is there. Oh. I think I know what's happening. It's because, oh my gosh. It's because we're calculating this, the correct spot, except we need to translate it down according to where, because that's the right x position, but that the line is starting at that, so we need to find where it is based on that. So we need to add the x and y to that branch in here in the endpoint. We need to just add x to this and at y to that. And I think it could work. I'm not gonna say it's gonna work anymore because I don't know. Yay, fractal tree. Oh, I see what's happening. Wait, maybe I should make that like make the beginning length a little bigger. Or let's make it 50. Oh my gosh. Now what's happening? I have no idea what's happening. Because I feel like I have definitely I've calculated everything, right? I think. Or at least it seems like I have. So we're subtracting that from angle from that, and we're uh, here, give me 1 second. I'm back. Okay, so I have an idea. I'm gonna go into IRB. We're just gonna test stuff. Like, I wasn't sure. So what is like 20 times 0.67? I just want to know. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so it does output. It does output a number like that. I thought maybe that it was outputting like a floored value or something, but it's not. Um, so no, I'm just gonna see like how am I doing it? So I'm making a new branch. The starting position is at XY, so at the bottom of the screen. But the endpoint we are placing at the angle that we give it. So let me see if that's even working. If I give it an angle of 10 degrees or something. Oh. Run main again. Oh, well, something's happening. Look at that. But anyway, I was just, so what if we put it at 90 degrees? That could work. And it would, hopefully it's just flat. Oh my gosh, something is happening. I don't know what's happening. So what if we made it just a little higher on the screen, just again for testing purposes, just to see what it's looking like. Well, that didn't do anything. Why didn't adding 200? Well, that's really weird. Oh, I see what's happening. I have to subtract it. Okay. That should fix. That seems just to drag the beginning point up. The beginning point should be stationary, right? It should always be there. And then the end point is the one that's changing based on the angle, theoretically. I am just stumped. Like, I feel like I've done everything correctly, but apparently I have not. It just seems to. So I'm making. Can you do recursion in objects? Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't like have an object create another object. Well, that doesn't make sense. Why do we? I guess we don't need to forever change the link. We can just say down here times 0.67. So that we don't change the length of it. Oh no, that wouldn't have anything. Yeah. It's rubies. It's just so bizarre. Because maybe angle should be something like 5, like less sharp of an angle. 45 degrees. Didn't do anything. So is my logic okay? So branch. We're creating that new line at so x1 is at begin. Then we're taking the. This is just bizarre. Then we're taking. Oh my gosh. Is that? Oh my gosh. I think I found the error. Oh my gosh. Nope. What is happening now? What? Now it doesn't do anything. That is so weird. Okay. Maybe I flipped the whole thing around? Could have happened? I made something. It doesn't look too pretty. Let's make the width of it like 2 pixels. And then let's kind of, I don't know how let's make the angle like 360 or something. I don't know. But I did something, I guess. I made I'm still getting some weirdness, like this initial angle of the root seems to not work at all. But I mean, I mean it's okay. Can I increase the size of the window? Maybe to like full screen or something? Like, let's just say like up here. Yay. Okay, so I'll play with some values, I guess. But I mean, what you gonna do? It kind of works. It works better than I thought it would work. So let's say like 90 degrees. Then let's make this angle instead of like 5, like higher angle, sharper, I guess. There we go. There's something that looks half decent. I mean, it's sideways, but I don't know why it's sideways. Maybe my angles are just being calculated weirdly. Like where it is. So if that's 100 degrees, let me shift it up. Maybe I shift it to 190. Hopefully this will work. But at this point, I'm just, what? My angle. It's working, but it's not. Like, I bet I'm is what's happening? Because my angle, on that initial one should be, because when I'm increasing that angle, all it seems to be doing is increasing the length, which is strange. This is strange. No. This is oh man, I'm just ready for this to work. I'm not happy with what it is doing right now. Like, where's my error? Oh my, where is it? Is that minus length? No, it might be minus. If this works, I'm gonna flip out. Please. No, this isn't gonna work, but I'll try it. I feel so close, you know? Okay. Yeah, we flipped it around. Degrees. I mean, just see a little dot right there. So it's obviously not minus. So we're adding the x and y. Maybe for some reason this would be negative length. Negative length for the y. Because the y is funny. Let's just see if this. I'm so hopeless at this point. Easy, 180. give that boy a 180. And that's weird. There's still that little dot there. Well, I'm kind of tired of running this. I mean, that's the man, that's the closest I've gotten. But it's not good enough. It's not good. What if I... The thing is, it should be simple. Like, there's nothing going on here. Am I missing a step? So when I feel like I'm missing something. Like, what have I done wrong? Maybe that initial... Let's make this instead of 32. Let's just try something else. See what it gives us. So that was that for... I mean, it looks pretty cool. Because it's definitely... So each one is getting shorter. Like, it's working. But that's about all I like. But that initial angle, I just can, like, I'm so lost. Okay, well, I'll come back to this in another video possibly, but for now, I mean, that's the best I can do. So here's my result. It's not anything pretty, but it's a failed attempt at a fractal tree. Thank you for watching, and that's about it.